going to get married, you know, in August in Savannah. That was like, okay, the family's gonna be there, everybody's gonna be there. And it was so stressful. And a month before, and I don't know if you guys know this, but 20 years ago, we were supposed to get married.
Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck are reportedly selling their home amid breakup rumors. According to multiple outlets, the couple's Beverly Hills home, which they bought together back in May of 2023 for $60.8 million, has been quietly placed on the market.
Speculation about Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck being a couple has been rife for months now. They reunited in 2021 and married in 2022. Problems have been mentioned too. In this video, we will discuss everything that has been said lately about them, their marriage, their relationship, and how they live, what they say, and what it could mean. Before that, please hit that like button and subscribe to see more videos. The love story of Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck has been in the public's eye for years, more than 2 decades. Martin and Lopez first crossed paths in 2002 on the set of the ill-fated movie Giggly, and the couple got engaged soon after. Jennifer was born in the Bronx, New York in 1969. She was raised as the middle of 3 daughters of David and Guadalupe Lopez. She was raised in a Puerto Rican household and has been exposed to music and the significance of family since childhood. David was a computer technician, and Guadalupe was a homemaker who later worked as a Tupperware salesperson and as a teacher. And the parents gendered to their daughters very strong faith. Sunday worship and Catholic education were also significant elements in Jennifer's upbringing. However, the elements of art and creativity were also crucial. With encouragement to sing, dance, and create, Jennifer fared well in this regard. She was influenced by the energetic musical environment of her home and the powerful message of the musical West Side Story. Their early exposure to the arts would later define her into the international personality known today. Despite her parents' skepticism about her desire to be a dancer during her childhood, they feared that it was an impossible dream, wondering whether there was any room for Latina women in the glamorous world of show business. This disagreement led to a period of silence that saw Jennifer leave the family home at the age of 18 for 8 months. Still, Jennifer was not discouraged. On the contrary, this trial seemed to make her more determined. Manhattan was her destination, where she vowed to succeed on her own. The first few months were tough, with Jennifer sometimes sleeping on a couch in the dance studio office. However, she did not give up and started attending the Phil Black Dance School as a full-time learner, doing jazz and tap. Jennifer started her acting career through television and was a fly girl on the sketch comedy show In Living Color in 1991. This was just the first step in what would become an incredibly meteoric career. She then moved into acting and even tasted success at the box office in other films such as Selena in 1977, Anaconda in 1997, and Out of Sight in 1998. As an accomplished singer, Selena was nominated for a Golden Globe Award for Best Actress in a Leading Role. She was the highest paid Latin American actress in Hollywood. Out of Sight and The Wedding Planner, 2001, also strengthened her position as a star of the first plan. But Jennifer wasn't done there. However, her strengths were not limited to acting only. Her first album, called On the Six, was released in 1999, and it received positive reviews and award nominations, including Grammy Awards for Best Dance Recorder. This must have been the start of the great music career that has extended up to the present time. Albums like J-Lo in 2001 and This Is Me in 2002. Then, she was able to demonstrate musical abilities and make her multi-talented personality in the entertainment world. In her career, Jennifer has gained several accomplishments through the arts, as well as her philanthropic activities. These awards include the Fashion Icon Award, the World Icon Award, and the Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award. That's while her philanthropic activities have not remained unnoticed. Jennifer serves on the boards of directors of Amnesty International and the Human Rights Campaign. Ben's journey to Hollywood stardom was not as meteoric as that of Jennifer. Benjamin Kiza Affleck Bolt was born on the 15th of August in 1972 in Berkeley, California. However, when he was only 3, the family relocated to Massachusetts. This is a place where his brother, the brilliant actor Casey Affleck, was born and raised. It cannot be denied that Affleck was brought up in a household where his father, Timothy Byers Affleck, was a struggling playwright and an alcoholic. Some degree of continuity was offered by Chris Bolt, his mother, a teacher in an elementary school and Harvard graduate. 11 years old perhaps marked a great change in Affleck's life. The pressure from his father's alcoholism was that his parents separated and that the father left the home. This gave young Ben a sense of relief. However, the problems persisted for his father, who became homeless for 2 years before joining a rehabilitation center in California at the age of 16. He also spent 12 years on the other side helping other addicts become sober as an addiction counselor. Despite the challenges he faced, Affleck was raised in a politically active liberal household. He and his brother were surrounded by people who worked in the arts, and boys regularly attended theater performances with their mother. They were encouraged to make their home movies, which helped develop Affleck's interest in acting and production. Affleck began acting professionally at the age of 7, initially appearing in local commercials and film productions. He learned Spanish when he was visiting Mexico for a year with his mother and brother. He then attended Occidental College and for a time was a child actor in the PBS educational show called The Voyage of the Mimi in 1984 and the second season of the Mimi in 1988. Affleck started off with a comedy Dazed and Confused in 1993 with Glory Days in 1995 and Chasing Amy in 1997. He rose to fame at the age of 25 when he both acted and wrote the script of Good Will Hunting 1997 together with Matt Damon, who received Oscars for the Best Original Screenplay. However, Affleck continued making other films including Armageddon in 1998, Shakespeare in Love in 1998, Pearl Harbor in 2001, and Daredevil in 2003. He has also directed many movies like Gone Baby Gone 2007, The Town 2010, and Argo 2012, for which he got an Oscar award for Best Picture. Thus, their first meeting may be quite far from a romantic country cafe moment. When shooting Giggly in 2002, Jennifer Lopez was a married woman to Chris Judd, whom she had tied the knot in September 2001, and they met in the set of her music video Love Don't Cost a Thing. Their affair was rather brief, and they split only a few months before when Lopez got together with Affleck. However, Affleck tried denying any romantic entanglements while they were shooting the movie. When I first met her, we became really close friends, he said genuinely, but at first, because she was married, there was no thought of a romantic relationship. This gave the chance to meet and establish friendship without the pressure of courtship, according to Affleck. This meant that they became friends with each other naturally and therefore did not have to fake friendship. He said that this was eye-opening to him and further affirmed that such a connection is possible if thought not meant to be at this time. Still, Affleck's attention were louder than his words. In April 2002, he even took full-page ads in Variety and The Hollywood Reporter to tell Lopez how much he enjoyed her performance in Giggly and how much he admires her as a person. This display of affection was only adding fuel to the fire to the speculations on their off-screen affair. That is why the affection between Lopez and Affleck started as a friendly connection when she was still married, turning into a true love affair after her divorce from Judd in 2002. The two got involved in a relationship shortly after the shooting of the movie Giggly, and this made it to be an on-screen love. The media gave them the nickname Benifer, and they were officially an item at the beginning of the 2000s. The relationship received an excessive amount of attention from the press, with photographers following their every step and magazines analyzing their every gesture. Such a keen observation created more pressure in the life of the couple. It was a lot of pressure, Affleck said, not only about it, but about them and their marriage. However, Benifer became one of the defining trends in pop culture of the late 90s and early 2000s. Fans wanted to see the fabulous pop star and the gifted actor-director as a couple. Affleck even surrendered to the fascination of the media and starred in a cameo with Lopez music video for Jenny from the Block, a song that, in a comedic manner, acknowledged the existence of the paparazzi. Their dating period was rather short. They got engaged in November 2002. Affleck cemented the proposal further by presenting Lopez with a lovely pink diamond engagement ring worth $2.5 million so they could remain relevant pop stars. Lopez and Affleck planned to wed in September 2003 in Santa Barbara, California state. However, they gave a statement a few days before the wedding that they were going to postpone the wedding. Media scrutiny has never been so rapt again. Due to so many rumors in the media about our wedding date, we have decided to change it, they said. Expanding on their choice, they explained their intention to use decoy brides to lure the paparazzi, which they understood as complete nonsense. The wedding, on the other hand, was a day that was supposed to be of joy and happiness, could be overshadowed by the media circus. They chose to delay in order to shield the privacy of the event for both families and themselves. Unfortunately, the postponement of the decision to break up failed to salvage the relationship. Unfortunately, in less than 3 months, around January 2004, Lopez and Affleck called off their engagement. The main reason cited as to why the couple decided to call it quits was the media pressure and attention that was being given to the relationship. "We were never out to have a public relationship," Lopez said in an interview later on. "We were lucky to be here at the onset of tabloids, and it was like, oh my God, it was a lot of work." After separating, both Lopez and Affleck moved on with their lives and careers as usual. This new chapter in Lopez's life was with Marc Anthony, an already famous singer and performer, who has been the friend and colleague of Lopez for several years. They first met in 1998 when Lopez was still a married woman to Chris Judd. They eventually encountered each other on different creative endeavors, like the music video for Anthony's famous tune Contra la Corriente. After her breakup with Affleck, Lopez and Anthony met and started dating again. They knew and appreciated each other both professionally and personally due to their strong feelings for each other. Lopez has been quite vocal about a relationship with Anthony and often refers to him as her soulmate and a teacher. The couple legally sealed their union in 2004 through a private wedding that was conducted in the backyard of a house owned by Lopez in Beverly Hills, with only close family and friends invited to the event. Later in 2008, the couple's family grew with the birth of 2 more children, Emmy and Max, through surrogacy. Children became a new step in their relationship. The couple has already had children and has talked about the happiness and trials of parenting. Nevertheless, Lopez and Anthony's marriage, which was believed to be built on solid ground, came to an end in 2014. Though the details of their divorce are unknown, the couple amicably separated, yet they are bound together for life by their children and their past experiences. Since their divorce, Lopez and Anthony had a civil relationship focusing on being good parents to their children, and Lopez especially has talked about Anthony affectionately. The couple has even worked together doing work like the 2011 talent show called Que Viva the Chosen. Ben Affleck also went on to the next level after his breakup with Lopez. Soon, he started going out with the actress Jennifer Garner, whom he met while filming the 2003 movie Daredevil. Despite this, Jennifer was still Mr. Scott Foley. His affair with Garner started soon after his separation from Lopez. They started dating in October 2004 and are today regarded as one of the most genuine couples that Hollywood has to offer. Affleck and Garner tied the knot in June 2005 at a very secret wedding that they had in Turks and Caicos. The couple was happy to welcome their daughter Violet in the year 2005 and Serafina in 2009, and later their son Samuel in 2012. Nonetheless, it should be emphasized that Affleck and Garner experienced some issues in their happy marriage. His drinking problems and depression increased during their marriage, and they divorced in June 2015, having been together for 10 years. Garner, in a Vanity interview, revealed some of the issues they had in the marriage, most notably saying, "I always say when the sun shines on you, you feel it, but when the sun is shining somewhere else, it is cold. He can throw a rather dark shadow." Some of the reasons that forced them to separate were alcoholism and cheating, and there was news that Affleck was cheating on his wife with a nanny. However, Affleck dismissed any form of intimacy or sexual misconduct with the lady who took care of the child. After 4 years of separation, Affleck and Garner officially sought a divorce in the year 2018. Despite the above-mentioned difficulties, they had not wavered in the role they have of being responsible for their children and being polite to each other. Affleck and Garner, since their separation, have been seen together on a number of occasions. especially when attending their children's activities or functions as a family unit. Some people have pointed out that co-parenting between Affleck and Garner has been amicable since his union with Jennifer Lopez. However, it took almost 2 decades before Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck reunited in 2021. Their comeback stunned everybody, and the rumors of a reunion became one of the most searched news. It was reported the two had been emailing each other frequently during the various outbreaks and thus fell in love. Lopez has been in a relationship with his partner Ben, who he went public with in July 2021 to celebrate the latter's 52nd birthday. They posted a number of steamy pictures from their trip to Saint-Tropez, France, to show that their love had been reunited. The news hit the entertainment industry and many other areas like a bombshell. Those who enjoyed watching the first Bennifer reunion could not be happier to see the couple back together, whereas others remained skeptical as to whether the pair was ready to deal with all the attention that had been placed on them in the past. Pursuing their love in April 2022, Affleck and Lopez got engaged again for the second time after 20 years of their breakup. They secretly got married in Las Vegas in July 2022, then had a big celebration at Affleck's mansion in Georgia in August. According to Lopez, the powerful and unshakable passion that was recently reignited was built on the love and respect that they had from the beginning. Despite the challenges they faced in the course of their relationship, she remained true to herself that they were destined for each other. Opening up in a Vogue interview, Lopez confessed, "We obviously weren't trying to be public with our relationship, but I never tried to hide the fact that I always felt a deep, true love for him. The people in my life know how incredibly special he is to me. When we reconnected, those feelings for him were still as vibrant as ever." Affleck has echoed these sentiments, expressing his unwavering love for Lopez. He said she was a woman with a heart full of love and a woman he would want to become like. However, it cannot be denied that they also love each other very much, but their rejuvenated love life was not entirely smooth sailing in the past year. While dealing with some challenges of merging their households and having a baby as celebrities, new obstacles have emerged in their happily ever after. One of the major conflicts that characterize Affleck and Lopez relationship revolves around their differing attitude to stardom. Lopez thrives on sharing her life with her fans and the public eye, while Affleck is more introverted and values his privacy. This difference became clear in the Amazon Prime documentary, The Greatest Love Story Never Told, when Affleck admitted, "Getting back together, I told her, listen, one thing I don't want is a relationship on social media. Then I realized it wasn't a fair request. It would be like marrying a boat captain and then saying, well, I don't like the water." Another major issue that Affleck and Lopez have had to contend with is the issue of bringing up children for the two of them. Affleck has 3 children with his ex-wife Jennifer Garner, and Lopez has twins with her ex-husband Mark Anthony. They strive to provide their children with the best care they deserve. The transition is a process that needs to be handled with so much care, Lopez said in an interview with Vogue. They have complex feelings, and they are teenagers, but it's going well so far. What I hope to cultivate with our family is that his kids see me as a new ally, and my kids see him the same way. Someone who loves and cares about them, but can also offer a different perspective and guidance. However, the long-distance nature of their blended families adds another layer of complexity. On this, Lopez says, for Jennifer and Mark, co-parenting is a little harder because they live on opposite coasts. Of course, one has to mention the press, which has always been a big problem for Affleck and Lopez since they first got together in the early 2000s. "We were so young and so in love at that time, really very careful with no kids, no attachments," Lopez recalled in her Vogue interview. "And we were just living out our lives, being happy out there. It didn't feel like we needed to hide from anybody or be really discreet. We were just living out loud, and it turned out to really bite us. There was much going on behind the scenes there, people not wanting us together, people believing I was not suited for him." Despite this, Affleck and Lopez are determined to stay together no matter what comes their way. They've been seen together during such events as family functions and accompanying each other during official duties. However, recent rumors about some issues in the relationship showed Affleck living separately and signs of conflict between the two. It remains to be seen whether their romance will succeed in handling all the challenges of stardom and family integration. One thing remains clear: the world is rooting for Bennifer to find lasting happiness this time around. The reunion has rekindled a flame in the hearts of fans who have long awaited their reconnection, and their journey together has become a symbol of enduring love and the possibility of second chances. I hope you enjoyed this video. I highly recommend you watch this other one as well. Still on this video, what are your thoughts on the Bennifer love triangle? Let me know. Drop your comments and opinion in the comments section below. And if you enjoyed this video, you should like, share, subscribe to this channel, and turn on post notifications for more videos like this one. And I'll see you all on the next one.